All right, and welcome. Today we're changing it up. We have a good day, and we normally don't have good days in December. And because of that, I know we're starting out in the car, kind of unorthodox. This is just my jackets. We're going to hit a disc golf run. And I'm just going to kind of be showing you guys the highlights. So, I don't know. Let me see, or let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff, or how I did. Let's go. Walking over to the course right now. Beautiful day, especially for December. I'm just gonna walk over. This first hole is not very good for me. Sorry about the sun. It is not very forgiving by any means. So, but that's okay. We're still gonna get it. All right, here we are. I can be heard. We got a nice, looks like it is a 531 down the fairway. So we're going to start out with, let's see, what should we start out with? Picking your disc is half the battle, But I think we're going to go ahead and start with the Destroyer, Nice, solid, just kind of curve around. Let me take my keys off. I'm that kind of guy. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Nice just shot, this is the Destroyer. So 12 speed distance driver. Let's just go right for that, okay? Perfect! Right down the fairway. That was beautiful. All right, second throw. Looks like we're gonna use the Shark. Nice backhand. Gonna go for mid-range, just kind of really go up for it, This is a par 3, so we're trying to get this thing in 3. I mean, it'd be nice if we could shoot it, or really get it in the basket, but we're gonna just see how this works. So, oh, just a little high. All right, shot number 3, just nice little par. I'm using Discraft Zone, just right tap in. Right in there, skated above the basket. All right, see how, whoa, man, that's strong gust of wind. Yeah, it's a little windy, but hey, at least it's not 20 degrees. Okay, see how high this grass is, tall this grass is? That is what you call a disc eater. And that makes these shots a little more risque. We're gonna go Destroyer again because I love this disc. I could go T-Bird, which I'll probably show you guys later, but I don't want to. So it looks like this is a nice 444 that we're gonna do. So come on, let's get after it. Perfect. Look at that. That was beautiful. Man, it is windy. All right, second shot. We're gonna try to really get an eagle here. We're gonna try to really use the Shark again and just go around the tree is what's gonna go on. So let's see. You know what? We'll take it. All right, third shot. We're gonna try to get a birdie. Use the zone here. Whew, that was windy. I was worried that was gonna go the other way. All right. Third hole. Isn't this beautiful? I lowered you guys a little bit. I hope that's all right. I think you guys can see a little bit better. But yeah, I lowered you guys a little bit. So this looks to be a just under 400. So this is going to be a far-ish par 3. So right now we're at -1. And so we're going to use the Destroyer again. And I don't know why. I just really like this Destroyer. I usually use the T-Bird a ton, but I feel like me and the Destroyer just get along, So we're just gonna see what happens. Hopefully, maybe try to get a birdie on this. Go really sail it, Beautiful. My drives are on point today. Yep, the drives. I'm not gonna cut this time. You guys are gonna walk with me this time. But that was beautiful. What a throw. Sorry about the hair. And it's a little windy, but I know, I look so bad. But that was a great drive. I don't think we're gonna get this in a birdie unless I just have like some miracle shot. But we're definitely gonna get a par. Easy par. Not worried about par at all. Normally, unless you really screw up and you're even considering you might get a birdie, then you shouldn't have to worry about par. Like I said, unless you just really screw up. Here's where we are. Shark time. Get really dang close to the thing. We'll take it. And for the par, all right, hole 4. I doubt you can see the pin, but it's decently down there. Sorry, I had to clean it off a little bit, but yeah, it's decently down there. It looks like we got a 504 par 4. Wow, that looks difficult. Okay. Normally, I have almost always gone dragon on this hole because this was a water hazard for a long time, but they drained the water out. So now, I normally did the T-Bird, but so far, every time I think I do the T-Bird, I just pick the Destroyer instead, and I've had great drives today. We're at -1, hole 4. That is where you want to be. Especially because the first couple holes on this course are pretty tricky. So, let's see. Oh boy, what's going to happen? Oh, we're good. Oh, phew, I was worried. Oh, I thought I was going to go in the ditch there, and I just outdrove it. Whew. Thank the Lord we outdrove it. Yeah, we're doing good. And I need to get a gimbal so you guys aren't shaking all the time. But oh well. This works, right? Yeah, it works. It's just fine. Just fine. At least you guys can hear me pretty well, I'm assuming, right? Man, if this has no audio, I'm gonna cry. Not actually, I don't cry. I know, macho man thing, right? No, it's not a macho man thing. I just like cannot cry. I don't know what it is. Okay, that's a lie. I could cry. Like we're talking, I'm tired, I'm already yawning, my eyes tear up, but I'm talking like just out of sadness, I can't cry. And believe me, sometimes wow, we were far, but sometimes I'll try. But like, I'm really upset right now. And I just want to cry to de-stress. Can't do it. Just can't cry. Doesn't work. Okay, shot 2. It's decently far. 500. It's a 500. That's only par 4. We're gonna try to use the Corvette because I'm really bad at backhands, but it's a 14 speed. So I'm hoping I'm behind you guys because I really need to run up on this thing. Okay. Ugh. All right, third shot. We're gonna try to use the zone here and shoot it in. Maybe get a birdie. Okay, not quite, but right next to the pin. Right next to the basket. Here, we'll walk over. We will walk over. Yep. Literally right here. We're just gonna not even looking. Got it. I lied. I can see through the whatever. Okay. All right, guys. So we are on the 6th hole, not the 5th hole, because I guess there are a bunch of people with horses at this park, and they were all just kind of camped up right next to the tee off, the concrete tee off, and I didn't want to mess with that. I didn't want to disrupt them, and they said I could have gone through, but I'd have been talking to you guys. They would have been right there. It's fine. Typically on that hole, I get -1. I get a birdie on that one. because just of the slope, it benefits my forehand. However, whenever you skip one, you don't assume that. You just say par. Or +1 if you're just really bad at it. But considering I normally get -1, I'm just going to say par. So we're still at a -1 average. And we got this, and then we got 3 holes to go after that. So we are going to go the Fat Tire Flyer, which is really good for flat, nice, curved. Man, it's windy. Right around the trees. So that's what we're going to go for. I'll wait for this wind to die down. I'm sure this is killing the audio. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, sorry. I'll look at it in post and see if I can get rid of some of the noise, but you know, here, maybe I'll like block you guys. You know, I'm sure this wind is probably hurting the audio a little, and I apologize. Good? Yeah, we're all right. We're good. We're good right there. Okay. Grab the disc. This is a par 3, and this wouldn't be too hard, but it's, you know, it's in the sticks. So that's a little bit, we're going to go shark. We're going to try to place it just right next to the basket, which we're going to try to do. So. Close enough. We can get a birdie. We can get a par out of that. And you're just going to walk with me this whole hole. You guys are with me this whole hole. Hole. No, I'm not laughing. Am I laughing? No, I'm not. I am not laughing. Ho. Okay. Anyway. We're just gonna par. Alright, so this is hole 7. It is a par 3, but the pin is like all the way over there through a bunch of trees. So we're gonna use the Fat Tire Flyer again, which I like for the forest shots. And you know, I just found this disc. I mean, I was wanting to get one, and then I just happened to find it. I know, God be God. And I called, there was a number on it, I called it. He never answered. I looked around, couldn't find a guy. And heck, if he were to call today, it's been years, but if he were to call, I would still give it back to him, but I've never gotten a call. So it's just mine now. I mean, I tried to return it for a long time. Okay, get some of the leaves off the path. The best disc golf courses come with brooms to put on these, but this one doesn't have that. Okay, but anyway, let's stop yapping and just shoot. Or throw. That is actually better than you think. See, this is why it's not a bad shot. Because the pin's right there, we got through all the trees, unless I just blatant idiot. I wouldn't be a blatant idiot, that's not the right word, but unless I'm just ignorant and I hit that, I'll be fine. So let's try to get as close to the basket as we can without overshooting it. Oh, that almost went in. Oh my gosh. That almost went in. Not quite. If there's no audio on this thing, seriously, like I've thought about that many times. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. But here, sorry, there's kind of a step. Par. Yeah, the trick is to be good at your mid-range, so then you don't have to be as good at your putting. All right, we're using the destroyer. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so that was not a good throw at all. I butchered it. However, I'm not in the sticks. I'm just outside the sticks. So I think we could still get par. Maybe. Okay, so I'm putting you guys right here. even though I'm right there. So I'm just to take a step here. And it's not as bad as I thought. We weren't in the sticks. We were in the taller, like there's middle grass and the tall grass, and that's OB. And we were not OB, thank the Lord. So we're going to try to Discraft buzz this thing right in. You're not really going to see me throw because I'm over here, but you'll see the throw itself at least, I guess. Okay. Beautiful. Right next to the basket. Well, not right next. It's probably a good like 5 feet, but you know what I mean. We're good. Look how tall this grass is, guys. It is like my height almost. I am a 6'4" male. And actually, look at this one. This one's literally taller than me. See that one? Probably can't. That is taller than me. That is ridiculous. Whoop, sorry, I kicked you. But, I mean, oh well, we're gonna hit the final hole here. Basket, sorry I say hole because I play regular golf too, but hole and then basket. And see how we're doing. This one does not favor forehanders in the slightest. Whoops, sorry guys. So, we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna go dragon here. I like the dragon, that's an 8-speed. Okay. Not a bad throw. Okay, so we hit the tree, but we got good distance, and honestly, because I hit the tree, it went back a little bit, and so now it's an easier shot. You'll see. Okay, see how it bounced a little bit away from the tree? So I'm on this side of it instead of right at the tree. That's a good thing. So we are gonna go shark. I know that sounds crazy because there's the trees right there, but I think I can go around and go past the basket just slightly, and then I'll be right there for a good par. And then we're gonna average -1 for this whole round, which is very good. Okay. Not as close as I wanted it, however, I'm just gonna walk you guys over. However, I think my putting skills are good enough to make that. And it was at this point that my mic died. I obviously didn't know that at the time, but it died. Luckily, this is literally the last throw, so you guys didn't really miss anything. I'm going to tap it in for a par 3 and then get a -1 average. So, and then I just do my outro. So, thanks for watching, guys.